they were on.
Oh, good point. We will. There he is.
Shit, he's back. Who's next?
He's watching it on his phone. He's about to see himself, and he's like, I ain't even paying attention. Austin.
Hey, we should have done
What
that
up?
wrong, guys.
I'm back on already.
Yo.
Hell yeah. He
He
commented.
looked surprised, didn't he? I got to change my thing here.
Hey, Reynard got like
comment. Hold
50.
on.
He got 50 comments on here.
I was hanging out. Y'all told me to hang out in the chat.
I love seeing Austin talk shit. Boy, Rich is going on and on and on here, ain't he?
Hey, he's saying bring his boy Kyle Malone on with him. He got 50 comments.
He's on there.
Malone, he's on.
Mayday always watching.
He's playing back. He's playing bag.
Hold on, I gotta get my shit changed up here. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, I gotta split mine too. Hold on. I want to still be able to comment to people.
There you go.
There we go.
So you're a fully interactive. You're like a gamer, aren't you? You got that gamer mentality.
Yeah,
Can you multitask? Because I can't multitask for the shit. I'm not lying to you.
Check your Snapchat, bro. I'm about to send it to you.
Oh, me?
Yeah,
Don't be bothering me on Snapchat when I'm on a podcast. I ain't looking at that shit. I can't even count right now. This vape I'm hitting on is like 98%. My Lord, it's good.
There you go. I sent it to you. I put it on my story.
I ain't looking at that shit. I told you.
Watch, he'll look.
What's up, man? What y'all doing?
Oh, I tried to get your logo on my thing here. Hold on.
Hurry up.
I know it. My bad.
Yeah, you can't have a BG logo behind me.
Well, I'm trying to. Just be quiet for a minute.
You should have left him in the.
I like
this,
but not that much.
I know. Way to fill the dead air, Fuentes. You're just
We're making everybody look at you.
got fucking pay cut.
Yeah, we're making everybody look at you. Like, what's Mark doing?
I know. Yeah, Mark ain't prepared as usual here.
Mm-hmm.
I can't find the damn.
You want to do a drawing? Or you want to wait
Hey,
till
Stevens, what up?
Hey, Reynard, you're doing it right, man. You got Facebook over here. You got your podcast. You see, you got to have everything over here. Man.
That's what I got going on.
That's what I got you guys doing, man.
Commenting, messaging over here. You got to do it right.
Shut up, Eli.
Eli said you're shit. Piles of shit.
That's all right. Ask him how those games went the other night when we were playing.
Yeah, don't surprise me. Best canopy last month.
Taylor Garnett, what's up? Everything's been good.
I don't know.
Just trying to stay busy.
Mm-hmm. Also, Reynard, the hardest man to chat on Facebook with. Don't try it. He won't answer.
Hey, right now, if you hop in the comments, I got you.
No shit. You want to talk to him, you better do it. Hey, if y'all got problems with Reynard, right now's the time.
No.
Yeah, no, you know what? Lay off, my boy.
I will log off.
He will log off too, I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all complain about shipping? We don't want to hear it.
No.
Get a hold of customer service. Get a hold of them.
Hey, my customer service guy's actually sick right now. Shout out to Luke. I hope he's doing all right.
Yeah,
is he not doing well?
Yeah, no, he caught COVID last week. He comes back in like 3 days though, so he's all right. He's feeling healthy.
All right, since your damn kill shot will not let me save it or screenshot it, you got that shit protected. I don't have it, so I'm gonna have to just go back to.
Bro, we'll rock BG, I guess, if we have to.
Anything but BG. There we go.
There we go. That's better.
Yeah, our pictures
Sorry
are better
about that.
It's all right.
Rich and Graham, you got an extra 25 seconds advertising there for free, but I will for that.
25 seconds.
So yeah, it seemed like an eternity, didn't it? I was like, Jesus Christ, I got to sit through this shit. So what's been going on with you, man? You keeping busy? I mean, let's talk about your journey. It's been fucking just a whirlwind for you, I imagine, right?
Yeah, it's been
crazy 18 months.
Yeah, pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. We started, in the basement. So I'm actually sitting in the basement now. It looks a little bit different than it did when we were here.
No, sitting in the factory.
Yeah. It was. I was just down here with my grandma's sewing machine, man, and my grandma's sewing machine and my buddy Anthony Rincon. We were kind of just trying to pump out bags the best we could. We didn't really know what we were doing. I had never sewn anything at all before, so it was quite an experience trying to figure it out.
You had to learn how to sew, or you already knew how, or what?
No, I had to learn, man. I had to completely figured out from scratch. My grandma helped me out a little bit. You know, we sat at her kitchen table for a while.
Dude, when you're learning sewing, you gotta call grandma, dude. Grandma,
Yeah.
you know grandma can sew like a motherfucker.
Yeah. So once I got it to go to where it was going good though, we made some samples and stuff. I had one of my grandma's friends, actually, she was sewing for me, and a couple of her friends. So we had 3 people sewing for us.
Oh, yeah.
They were only able to make like 20 sets of bags a day. Well, right about the time we were able to make 20 sets of bags a day, Kyle decided he wanted to go win an ESPN tournament with the bags. So kind of made things pretty interesting.
Well, I need to know what kind of a bonus structure should be in place for Mr. Malone, because he really did just springboard this shit.
Yeah.
I mean, Kyle, I'm thinking at least $50K a year. You got to be paying the man at least $50K a year.
How many bags do you think I'm selling?
Come on, man. A lot.
Kyle's agent.
You got to give Mayday his money, man. Mayday, hit me up. I'm your new agent, boy. I'll get this shit done.
Mayday's getting paid just fine. Don't worry.
No, Mayday, he better sell some bags.
Kyle's loving that
don't
shit.
Worry.
50. He's got 50 on me.
Not 50 though. Look at my brother talking shit on the podcast. My brother said my forehead's shining.
I know. That's what I was laughing about earlier.
That's because that nigga's sweating. He's nervous. What, you eat some curry later? You drunk already? What do you got in the Killshot mug there?
Vodka.
Just straight vodka?
Vodka lemonade.
A little bit of lemonade. A little bit of lemonade.
That's good shit right there.
Okay.
So how'd you come up with the name Killshots, man?
We'll get there.
Badass fucking name. I mean, then naming your bags after different guns. Arguably the most genius fucking idea in America. Are you kidding me? You're going to start calling Kill. Well, in the world generally, with the bag roll.
Cornhole, I'll give you cornhole, but not America.
Definitely the badass name, though. I mean, you hit it right.
I appreciate it.
Did this have anything to do with the American Sniper movie?
No,
nothing to do with that.
My barber actually brought that up earlier. He was cutting my hair. He was like, "Bro, you need to make a bag named after the American Sniper," and I'm like, "I can't do that, dude." But it was originally named 4-bagger cornhole. That was like the first name we had. So if you see any bags that are called 4-bagger cornhole, those are actually Killshots bags. And then my buddy, we had talked about a bunch of different names, and that was one of the names that came up. And I just figured, we could brand that a lot better.
Oh yeah.
I thought with like Killshots, then guns, obviously calibers. A lot of people that play cornhole have guns. So it's kind of went together. I'm like, man, I think I can brand this out better than anybody's doing it right now. And
maybe that's why everybody gets along, because everybody knows everybody's got guns.
Yeah, see, there's no fights.
We don't and everybody's packing up in here, so we just handle it like men.
Yeah, fucking right. So you obviously was designing shoes and shit before this. So is that where all your shit comes from? Your designs and everything?
Yeah, man. So I've had a kind of a crazy story. I guess really, a lot of people don't really know, which I kind of like to keep it that way. But I guess we can talk about it.
Here we go, Fuentes, ready to fuck shit up.
So when I was 18, yeah, whatever. We're here now. So when I was 18, I started a company in the streetwear, doing like Jordan releases, like reselling bags,
I saw that.
Stuff like that.
I saw that. That shit was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
take fucking credit, man. Take credit.
We made like customized socks and things like that were very similar to whatever releases were coming out for the shoes. And so I did all the designs and stuff there. And like, so the 4 years prior to that, I had worked for a streetwear clothing company when I was 14 till when I was 18. With my buddy Kenny Baker. I knew how to do designs when I was 14, so I started doing designs, website development, software stuff.
And you was what?
Damn, 14 years old, hustling like a motherfucker. I love it.
Yeah. So I've always been at it, man. I've always been at it.
I love
People
it.
think this stuff happened overnight. This has been happening for 12 years, So this is all.
It's part of where you're at right now, man. Everybody wants to hear the story. I'm loving this. Continue.
Yeah. So we, I started when I was 14. I worked with Kenny for a while. I worked for 3 years with Kenny, and I never received any payment at all. It was all just more of experience. I never once got paid for it. I never asked to get paid. It was more so teach me how to run a business, and dedication, I learned more over that 3 years than he could have ever paid me. He could have paid me $50,000 a year. I learned way more off of what he taught me than I could have ever been paid in a monetary value for. And then when I was 18, I started that company, and we were starting to do customized socks for a lot of professional athletes, celebrities. things like that. We got into, you know, a couple stores and retail locations. We were doing, I don't know, a few thousand orders a month with that stuff.
Wow.
And I was doing a lot of the designs, a lot of the software stuff, any of the website development. That was all me. I had quite a few of my boys from high school and like people that I had hooped with when I was younger. They were working with me in the brand. And so once we got that going, it was smooth for a while. And then I got a business partner and things kind of went sideways and ended up losing everything like sure. 6 months later. 6 months later, I was dead broke. And so fast forward like a year and a half after that, I was actually in Arizona. I moved away from Michigan where I was at, and I was actually living in my car.
So, dude, just in a nutshell, you're fucking Mike McDermott from Rounders is what you are. You're Mike McDermott. Yeah. You went fucking bust. You went bust. You rolled up your fucking sleeves, and now you're the man, dude. I mean, seriously, there's a lot of people that could go through that. And we've all, I mean, I've been through that too. Been in a business with somebody where you get screwed over or something goes sideways. It can be demoralizing, dude, because you put your heart and soul into every bit of that, you know?
For sure.
And to get up off the mat like you did and come back with a vengeance, dude, and fucking knock it out of the park, man. Hats off.
It's definitely crazy, man. Like when I moved back from Arizona, like I said, when I was in Arizona, I was living in my car. I was so broke. So like when I moved back, it was like, all right, what can I do to work and live on my own? You know, I eventually found a job in Arizona where I was getting paid good, and, you know, I saved up some money, and then I came back here, and that's how I started this business. But I couldn't work for nobody else, man. That's not what I was really trying to do. It wasn't something that I really wanted, you know, and every day I was at the bank when I was working out there, I just felt like I was just wasting my time.
Right.
You know, when I came back here, I was like, man, what can I do? And then I stumbled upon this. My buddy I used to play with when I was like 13, 14 at football games, we used to play with corn bags. I didn't know anything about like actual cornhole, you know?
Right.
So like when I say I used to play, I would throw like fives, and I think that was a good round, you know?
Right.
But he was like, hey man, we're going to watch the game, play some cornhole. Like if you want to come by. I went by over there and he showed me these pro bags, and his name's Ray Gushard. He showed me these pro bags. They were Pro Z bags, actually made in Michigan too. And he showed me these, and I was like, bro, like I can print these. He was like, no, you can't. So long story short, I ended up coming back with some pro bags. They were terrible.
Fuck, look at the experience you had from the sock company, knowing how to do this shit.
It was the same equipment, you know, the same equipment.
Mark, check message.
But I think it was honestly like the first bag I brought to him was like diamond. It wasn't even a square because I couldn't sew. So like everybody, when we first started, they're like, oh, their bags are rectangle. I'm like, bro, I'm trying. I am trying to make these things square. But we kept missing the, you know, everything was like hand sewn. So it was like, you have to draw it on there and then you have to follow this line. Well, if you miss the line by like a 16th of an inch, it's going to make the bag feel more square or more rectangle, you know? So that happened a few times. So, you know, we had a while there for a month or so where people were like, these bags are not square, this and that. That was before we got automated equipment and everything, you know, and I was still sewing with grandma's sewing machine in the basement. But, you know.
Lesson number one, you folks find a mentor. Austin is definitely the man. Those haters are singing different tune now. That's true. I'll be the first to admit, I was a hater to begin. We talked about this offline a little bit.
Oh yeah, we did for a little bit. I used to hate Mark Isley. I was like,
just a little bit of you still does. That's why we're still friends.
No, that's all right. You're cool now. You're cool now.
Yeah, I told you, man.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, I experienced going through my own bags and stuff like that, and that shit ain't easy. So I kind of recanted what I said, and it's really hard. I mean, and when you have success like that overnight, you're just not prepared for. There's nothing that you can do in a short period of time to prepare for that. And
not at all. I mean,
it can happen to anybody.
Like the previous business that we had, you know, I had experienced a similar thing where the growth was pretty solid, but it was nothing like what we did now. You know, it was, and it's different because before, like with the socks, I could just press the socks. You know, with this, I need to sew them. So without automated equipment, there was no way we were able to keep up with that. And
it's all about bodies, and then not only getting the bodies in, but you've got to train them to do it right the way you want it done.
And the worst part was we got hit with Corona right in the middle of it. You know, so our equipment we ordered equipment in January, and we ordered more equipment in April. The equipment in January was supposed to be there in February. It didn't come until April. So we had 2 months where our equipment, like, when I was releasing bags, I was planning on this equipment being here. So I'm like, okay, perfect. When that gets in, I'll be able to make, instead of 20 sets a day, I'll be able to make 60 or 70 sets a day. So in my head, I'm doing this math and I'm like, we'll be able to catch up. No problem. And then I ordered the equipment in March. We just got that running last week. So yeah, exactly.
So let me ask you this, man. I got to know, what's your best month you've ever had? How many bags did you sell in 1 month? What's your best? You're like, oh my God, this will never be topped. How many sets did you sell in 1 month?
I don't really want to go too far into that.
Come on, man.
I don't
1 month, just 1 month. Everybody's got to know it don't happen every month, but I mean,
the best day we had, we sold a few thousand sets. The best day.
How many? You cut off on me there.
1,000.
A few thousand?
Yeah.
In one day?
One day.
Wait a minute. A few thousand sets or a few thousand bags?
Sets of four.
Pretty good.
Why did your face go like that, Mark? Yeah.
I don't fucking believe that. Really?
I'll send you the screenshot.
Oh my God, dude. Wow.
Yeah.
You know what?
Hey, what'd you do that?
That's something everybody wants to hear. Seriously. That's awesome, dude.
Look at my brother's comment.
Dude, did you even wear clothes at all that day? I would have been fucking buck naked in my house all day, not giving a shit.
To be 100% honest with you, I've never been so upset in my life because I didn't know how we were going to make them.
Oh, I know. And that's that's how winners think, though, dude. You know, I mean, it's.
My brother just said, let's not forget we were 2,000 orders behind less than a year ago.
Yeah, I see his comment now. He said you were talking about running out of the country, saying "fuck everybody."
Exactly. That's
you
what
you bought one Dave Chappelle on everybody, didn't you? You just fucking went away.
I did, dude. That day, I hopped in the car and I drove off. Everybody's like, "Where'd he go?" I'm like,
unplug. You know what? It's hard to do that with social media the way it is because people are constantly seeking approval for everything they're doing in life. That's why social media is so enthralled and popular. Could you literally, and this is a straight up question, and I'm going to know if you're lying to me.
No,
I'm going to ask you the same
question, bro.
I know. Question. Fuentes, you answer it too. Could you go? How long could you go unplugged? No contact with anybody other than a landline. You have no cell phone, no computer, no nothing. How long before that would drive you fucking crazy? Or are you a person that could welcome something like that?
Man, I hunt. I love the fucking country, so I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. I'm out.
That's why he's got the camo on his ultra hat.
Fucking right.
No, he's trying to be country, but he ain't all country.
I checked the deer cams tonight. Before this shit.
He did. You going south on me, boy?
He put it in the group chat. He was like, "I'm checking the deer cams. I'll be there."
Hell yeah.
Like we give a fuck. You're out checking the deer cam. He's passionate about it.
Bibelia, let's go. Bibelia doesn't want nothing in cash games. He just lost me $300 the other night. Dude couldn't hit the board.
Hey, who? Me?
Brandon Bibelia.
So you're notorious for. I'm going here. You're notorious for big time cash game players, and I like to gamble like a lot of us do. How do you get these suckers up here in Michigan, man? Because I'm seeing on your Snapchat you rolling in 4,200 in one night from a cash game.
I can't.
I mean, this is what everybody pay attention. When you're a baller like this, you go to the.
I can't play cash games no more, man. My ACL.
Oh, that's right. Well, this was a couple years ago. This is before you were a pro.
Before I was a pro, though, yeah. We played a lot of cash games.
So no gambling at all. Good for you. I'm glad you've got your shit cleared up, and we don't do that anymore.
Oh yeah.
Have to. But before we were a pro, yeah, I played a lot of big money cash games.
That's cool.
That was
cool.
I mean, I guess that's why in tournaments I don't get nervous.
That's true. Well, this is going to be your second year as a pro, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And how do you feel? How's the game coming along? I mean, do you even have an opportunity to practice much? You're having to deal with so much business. Being the man with Killshots, is it hard to get time to get on the boards, get practice in?
It's very tough. So to give you I guess, general idea, I have a set of boards in my shop that's set up all the time. My guys, like my brother Griffin, Luke and Jake Spears, they'll all hop on there in their breaks and they'll play cash games during, or they'll just play regular games or whatever during their breaks. I don't ever participate because I don't ever get to play. I this set of boards is there all the time. I haven't really thrown there and like practiced maybe but once since we got in the new shop, and that was like 2 months ago. And me and Mike Jacquez, he's my pro partner this year, which it's honestly helpful because he's really focused on, what he's got going on. He does a lot of stocks and like day trading and stuff like that. So he's focused there. I'm focused on the business. So we decided like before the year, hey, like no matter what happens, we're coming into a tournament. If you throw bad, it's cool. If I throw bad, it's cool. So we kind of just relieve the pressure from each other because we know neither one of us are practicing right now.
Hope to run into y'all.
It's kind of, nah, you don't want to run into us, bro.
Oh, I do.
We keep winning. So if you want these problems, you can come check it out.
I like them. I like problems.
God, I smell a cash game here. I'm in.
Fuentes, I've seen him throw. I'm cool.
Not lately.
But no, I honestly, like me and Mike play so well together just because of the chemistry of it. We know we're never out of a game. We can be down 18-5, and I know he can throw 20 in a row. I know I can throw 20 in a row. We're never out. And
honestly, I mean, there's different people that take different approaches to this game. Some people have a work schedule and they can't practice like they want to, but you know what? They're mentally strong enough to get out there and ball with anybody. And I think you're one of those headstrong dudes that it ain't going to affect that much. I think you'll be ready when the lights are on for sure.
I feel like once you got the game, you got the game. I mean, you just warm up and ready.
I would never know what that feels like, but I hear it's fun.
No, it's weird, like being one of the few like pro players and bag makers at the same time, because it's like at the same time I have to go out and perform, and trying to go out to these tournaments where you guys get to play 4 or 5 times. I'm not necessarily saying you, Fuentes, but most of the pros play 4 or 5 times a week.
They do.
I mean, do you have in your mind that you want to maybe try to delegate some of that stuff to somebody else within your organization, and then try to get some more time and focus on? Because there's a lot of people out there that aren't pros wanting to be pros, and they're like, man, if I was in that guy's position, I'd be out there fucking practicing every day, and then you're not doing that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I definitely understand that. I mean, there's a lot, a lot of people from the outside end don't really see what it takes to make everything happen the way it does,
Yeah, and people don't know your psyche, what you're made up of. Yeah. I get it, but I'm just talking to some of the other people out there that say, gosh, man, he goes, he's a pro. He didn't even have to practice that much. It's wild.
Right. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, there's been times where I've been working on bags so long, I slept on one of my tables at the shop, with literally a set of bags as my blanket. Like,
nothing wrong with that, as long as you make
I'm surprised you could even do it, honestly, with the workload you have. I don't know how you can even do it, really. I mean,
it's kind of a release, though. It's kind of a release going out and being able to play as much as it's like not away from work, because every time it never fails. I'll be at a tournament and somebody comes up and taps me, like I'll be in the middle of a game. Somebody's like, "Hey man, what's up with this order number?" And I'm like, "Oh."
For real, when you're playing a game in a tournament, somebody's done that to you?
I was on a live stream for and dude's probably gonna hop on here and watch it, but it's cool. I know him. What's up? How you doing? I was literally about to hop on like a TV game for the Michigan State tournament, and I did the down and back and everything already, and I was getting ready to start my live game, and he comes up and taps me on the shoulder. Like there was literally barriers all the way around the thing. And there was live cameras from Michigan Network or whatever. And he comes up and taps me on the shoulder and he's like, "Hey, bro, I was wondering about these bags." And I'm like, "Come on, bro."
Hey, he told his buddy, he said, "Hey, man, watch this. I'm going to go fucking tell him right now."
Right.
How high was he? He had to be just fucking shredded.
I really don't know. But he,
that's funny. But you know what, though? Some people just they just don't even care.
I mean, long story short, though, like I want to help everybody. Like I honestly 100% wish I could talk to every customer we have. I promise you I do. Like I appreciate everybody that has supported us and helped us get to this point that where we are. Without everybody that works long hours and spends their hard-earned money on our bags and helps supporting us, we wouldn't be here. I understand that. And for somebody to spend $100, $109 on a set of bags, I mean, I can't tell anybody how much I appreciate that,
Right.
And there's thousands of people all over the country that support us, and to me, that's worth the world,
Yeah.
And
so you're kind of giving something back to them by playing pro, getting out there representing your brand, and
And
It's
it's
cool.
like a year and a half ago, I was literally begging people like, hey man, try this bag, try this bag, try this
Right.
bag. And now we can't keep them in stock. You know, to
Awesome
have
story.
that happen, man, like I'm so grateful for that. Like people can say what they want about me, but you can never say I'm not grateful for the position that everybody that's around the game has put us in. You know,
yeah.
And I put the work in to
it's
be there,
amazing.
you know?
It's really amazing. It's an amazing story. It's a rags to riches story that just goes to show people, man, if you love something, you want to go after something, fucking go for it. I mean,
Yeah, for sure. There's always ways to make it happen, man. Always a way.
but it's a double-edged sword, man. You have to go through all the struggles that you have to go through to get there, you know, being
Yeah,
that
for
far
sure.
behind. It's just wears on you after a while. It's like, fuck, this is brutal. You know what I
Especially
mean?
with COVID, like there was times during COVID where we were like, there was fabrics that were supposed to arrive that didn't arrive until, you know, a month and a half after they were supposed to. And it's like, what can I do? Because if all these people ask me for refunds, like we've spent that money on equipment and fabrics and, you know, supplies for the new warehouse and things like that. It's like, if they all ask for the money back right now, like, what am I going to do? You know? So there's been countless times where I wake up in the middle of the night, like shaking, you know what I'm saying? Like, well,
it's rough when you got
a lot
to
of
depend on
stress,
other people. You know, you got to depend on other people to support your business, and when
Yeah,
that goes sideways, you put a clog in fucking the whole line,
Right. And I mean, that's just how life goes, you know, with anybody that's an entrepreneur, and they go through it and they see, you know, the steps and how it goes. You're gonna run into that, you know. Obviously we ran into a little bit more trouble than we thought we were going to, and then for a while I thought everybody on social media was going to kill me when I went to a tournament, but we got through all that, you know, and now I feel like everybody is, you know, that
shows the character of what you are, though, man. And you know, everybody, we go through struggles in life on all kinds of shit.
For
But
sure.
you man up with what mistakes you've made, and you can just try to get better. Everybody's trying to get better every day. You know, we all
always
from life.
always
Slaps your ass in the face. Fuck every day.
Hopefully, you know, people understood the situation we were in, you know, and now, you know, with everything going smooth, it you know, our turnaround times got a lot quicker. Like for the Predator release, the first release, the Blood Reds, we did just over 1,000 sets of those in like 8 minutes, and those are all about to be out the door by next week.
So we have a new world record. What's your quickest sellout? And I know you know this because I just know you and you know this shit. Your 100 set of bag release, how many seconds?
The 9mm, I don't really keep track because I'm usually like all over the place when I'm on the thing, but somebody said they sold out in like 20 something seconds. I don't really know the exact time, but a dude was like, hey, I was on there at 9 and it wasn't available anymore.
How does a server even take all that shit in that short of time?
We had to keep upgrading, man. We had to keep upgrading, continue to upgrade.
And that's another expense associated with.
Our website when we first started was $27 a month. Our website now is like $600.
You got one of the most amazing. I got to give you credit, man. It's very easy to navigate through. It's very straightforward.
Appreciate it.
I mean, love the website. It looks amazing.
I appreciate it. Yeah,
Killshotscornhole.com, correct? Is where we go.
Yeah, killshotscornhole.com. Yeah, that's one that you know, I've done a lot of development in myself actually, and so
looks good. Now make sure to put the S on Killshots too. It's not Killshot Cornhole. It's Killshots plural.
Killshots. Yeah. And Chris is talking about how he beat me, and he definitely beat me, and I did throw 0.
Yeah, damn.
It was outside.
You gotta keep up with the chat. I'm talking here for Winter.
I was reading it. I didn't know.
Right, pop in there.
It was outside, man. It was outside. It was windy. The boards were crooked.
That's what Nat
and Chris
used to say.
definitely beat me that day, but he's never beat me any other time in his life. So,
yeah, Chris.
Don't play the guy with dreads. He's dangerous. Who's that?
That's my boy Nick Amador. What's up, Nick Amador? He's my guy from like grade school.
Oh, is Big Birch in the building? Big Birch is in the building.
Trey's been to the house. Trey was in the basement when we were in the basement.
I tell you what, man, Trey's a cool motherfucker.
He's Trey's my guy. Trey's my guy. Definitely. Yeah, we definitely played a little bit when we were at the warehouse, whatever. But Trey's way too good, man. I don't know how some of these guys get so good.
He is amazing.
Trey took
He's
my
amazing.
boys out at Worlds. Trey took Kyle and Dalton out at Worlds. He didn't miss a bag. I'm like, what are you doing?
I tell you what, your boy
Thought you liked
Kyle Malone in my last Regalia tournament. I've never
Oh,
seen
Kyle
that boy
was
throw
nasty.
like that. He threw a perfect game against Harbaugh. Didn't miss a bag. 21-0. Twice.
Bro,
Sorry,
Kyle-
Harbaugh. I know Harbaugh watched
Sorry,
that.
Harbaugh.
Harbaugh's cool,
That's
but I
so
like
mean.
Harbaugh. If I could make a bag that bounced, Harbaugh would like it. But we got one coming, the mob bag. Mother of bounce is what the mob bag stands
No
for.
way.
Ah,
Yeah.
shit.
We're dropping
Dude, you're the
everything.
goat with the fucking
dirty
names. I'm
experience
telling
tonight.
you, mother of bags. I've always liked the Midwest Oklahoma baggers, the mob squad
Yeah,
down
mob.
there.
Yeah, we made some customs for them.
Yeah, that's a cool ass logo. I want one of them hats. I want one of them mob squad hats.
Jay Rubin,
bag,
what up? Jay Rubin's in the house.
Jay Rubin.
I definitely got slightly intoxicated and pulled one of his live feeds off and put it on a Killshots Cornhole shirt in the middle of this game. My bad.
Jay Rubin?
Yeah. Yeah.
I tell you what,
I love Jay.
Jay Rubin.
And that's no disrespect to Chad at All Cornhole. I love Chad. Chad's cool too. He's helped me out with a lot.
I tell you what, Jay has a future in broadcasting. You ever talk to that guy? I feel like I'm talking to a fucking sideline reporter when I'm this guy. I mean, this guy is prepared. You ever heard this guy talk on a podcast or something? He's like NBC shit. ESPN.
I haven't.
You need to listen to Jay Rubin, man. The guy's very well spoken, good in front of the camera. We need to bring Jay Rubin back on here again soon, Fuentes. I miss talking to that dude.
Hey, I ain't got to talk to Jay. What do you mean?
You might hear a machine gun
this year
in the background.
I think y'all about to have a problem. Jordan Langworthy coming back. I've been watching some of his live games. I think you guys are going to have a serious issue.
Who?
You.
Nobody's scared of him.
Yeah, all right. We're about to find out.
You talking about Fuentes against Langworthy?
Yeah.
He's old news.
Yeah, all right. That's what you say.
Yeah.
How much you want to go?
I'm holding it down, but
I'll go on Fuentes. How much you want to go? If you were to be able to.
I'm not a gambling man anymore, but if
you were,
we'd figure it out. We'd definitely figure it out.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
How many times have I put you on the spot? 5, 6 already? I think I'm going to start being nicer. I'm not meaning to.
We're cool. We're running with it. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Get the website up for sure.
No,
talk about the ghost in. Talk about the bags that you're giving away, man. Those are you sent to me are incredible. It's going to be it's a custom set, or what are you giving away? I was kind of unclear there.
So I made 8 sets of the blackout lion bags. The blackout lion bags had 4 that had my name on them. They said Reynard on them, and 4 that were just blank. And so there was literally 8 bags that I made. They were all for myself originally. You know, I made these back in like January, February last year.
So nobody has them.
Yeah, nobody has them. Sean Donovan has a set, actually. Sean Donovan.
Imagine that.
Definitely has a set.
I tell you what, he's right up there with one of the top collectors, man. He's got a lot of.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bags. But so when you call me an average Joe for not supporting, the on-release sets,
I think you got to remember who's watching. We gotta come strong on the podcast, man. You did.
I had to come with something, man. So we came
really strong.
The personal sets, the personal collection. It's all blacked out, black and white lion set, like what we did, last year during the Black Friday release.
So moving forward, where you at for the holidays? This got to be a very busy time for you, right? For Christmas, right? I'm not sure it never really slows down for you.
Yeah,
especially right now, right?
It doesn't, man. It keeps getting bigger and bigger, which is obviously, I'm grateful for that situation. But it's crazy, my brother came back. My brother's in college. My brother and his friend Travis, they came back and, helped out and, during college break or whatever, they come back and help for seasonal help, which is good because we just got a bunch of new equipment in. So we're trying to learn all this new equipment and make sure that we have everything situated. And we produce for a lot of other bag companies as well. I can't go into any names of those companies for legal reasons, but we produce for a lot of other bag companies as well. So, we're producing our bags and other companies' bags at the same time.
So how much staffing do you have, and how many bags could you get done in an hour, say in a work day?
We got 10 right now. 10. But by January, we'll be able to produce about 800 sets a day. So compared to where we were at a year ago, being able to produce 20 sets a day, it's
Dude, I'm still stuck on we sold thousands in one day. I'm still trying to fucking comprehend that. I mean, that would just scare the shit out of me. I'd be like, oh my God, what are we gonna do?
The problem is people think like that goes to me. Like that doesn't go to me. You know, like we just had to buy facilities, we had to buy equipment, we had to buy.
There's no doubt about it. I'm just saying, just that number is just. I was not expecting that at all, dude. It really wasn't. I was thinking maybe like 600-700 would be like a monster day.
Yeah.
I mean, like just outlandish day. And you hit me with 3K, low thousands. Like, wow.
We've had some crazy days, man. And it's been, nothing but appreciation, like I said, man, I know where I started this from,
I love it.
I had $40 in my pocket when we started. So
earned it.
I mean, I just think it's so cool for like any of our young players or young people watching to hear this story of where you were and you were living out of your car at some point. It's just a fucking awesome story. It's a feel-good story, man. People love seeing stuff like that happen.
It's the American dream, literally.
It really is, and it's not like you aren't working your ass off for it, man. You're grinding every fucking day, and it's just a testament to your hard work where you're at right now. I admire you for that so much, and even more so now, man. It's just really impressive. Yeah, Fuentes ain't even talking. That's how his fucking jaw dropped. He didn't even know what to fucking say.
Hey,
Fuentes is like, what's up?
I'm just listening, man. Fucking Austin's a man.
He's thinking about that cash game.
Like Noah said, he's the GOAT.
But anyway, man, is there anything else you'd like to talk about? Talk about some of your sponsored players. Give everybody an opportunity. This is where your product is marketed to the masses on ESPN, and talk about your players you have this year on your Killshots squad on the pro level.
Yeah, obviously Kyle and Dalton are the ones that hit us off originally.
Kyle Malone, Dalton McClem, for those of you who aren't familiar, just one of the best.
Yeah, I mean, if
not the best doubles team in the world.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, they're all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're obviously the ones that put us on the mainstream national level map, and what happened there with them taking a risk on us and us taking a risk on them. So for those that don't know, I literally depleted the rest of what I had in my bank account to give to Kyle and Dalton to sponsor them for the year. And that was the best.
But you know what? You knew where it was headed. You knew that it was a good investment.
I had seen Kyle play before. I played him at, I had played, different nationals and stuff with him. And I just seen what they had. And I had seen Kyle or Dalton at the singles national. And, when he won, he put on one of the best performances in singles I've seen. And just the fire that kid had and being able to
and at that age too, wasn't he 15 when that happened?
I don't know exactly. I'm not going to try to even answer that, but he might have been. He might have been 17. I want to say.
Is it okay? How old is he now?
I don't know 100%. I don't 18, 19. I don't know.
I was going to say I thought he was.
I don't know.
No, but anyway, I mean, you see some people sponsoring. Like I'm an idiot, sponsor way too many players, but
right.
You keep your players, your pro players, at a minimum, right? You're not going out.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah, we keep them at a minimum. I try to support and promote and sponsor the players that I really believe in, And so, obviously, Kyle and Dalton this year, they are back on. Me and the guy that helped me really the most in bags professionally and learning how to play, Mike Jacquez, he's my pro partner this year. Obviously, we sponsored him because he's throwing with me. But I playing wise would not have been where I'm at without him, the Ochoas, Steven and Taco.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys, really helping and teaching me along the way, and what they've done for me as far as my playing career is unmatched, and so we got those guys. And then obviously, Jordan Langworthy and Nate Stevens, they've been killing it down there. I know they've been giving Damon Dennis and them guys hell. I seen they beat the guys the other day, and
Fuentes ain't never beaten Damon Dennis.
and I'll be 100% honest. Like when Jordan told me he was signing with Nate Stevens, I haven't been around the game long enough to know who everybody is, you know. So I like when they said Nate Stevens, I'm like, I don't know who that is, but cool. I mean,
Right.
if you're signing with them, I'm cool with it, you know.
Right.
And I watched the live feeds, bro, and I've been watching their live feeds, and Nate's been fucking killing them. Like he hit
Really?
some clutch shots.
Some people just got it. It just blows my mind how somebody will come into this game, and I mean, literally, you have no idea who they fucking were 9 months
But no,
ago.
I think he's been around. I just haven't.
No, but I'm just saying there are
I
people
know
that
he
take
was.
this game up, and within like 9 months to a year, they're playing at the pro level, and it just blows my mind how quickly they can escalate to that level.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And then you know we got like Dave Morris played with Mike Jacquez last year, and he's playing with Dave Sutton this year. And so when I found out those two were teaming up together, that team, you know, can be obviously deadly.
I tell you what, yeah, they could. I mean, that's too.
Sutton's so smooth with everything, man. He's just like always.
That guy, all that guy does is win, and you know what? He always makes ESPN, and he always throws very well on the. Always throws well on ESPN too.
Yeah, he was always there. He's so smooth and composed and calm, you know. And so it's like if he can make it to that level and be there. And Morris, like him and Mikey were so close last year. You know, they were always like one game away, or you know, they were right there. They were just getting to the point where they were going to break through. And so, you know, and Morris, like in Chicago, he really put us on the map in Chicago. Like he sold a lot of bags for us. And Dave Morris has really been really influential.
He's a great guy too, personally. Good guy.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, and exactly, he's a great dude. Like we've stayed together when we were going to nationals and stuff. We've all split rooms, me, him, and Mikey. And
he's one of them dudes where you could leave him with your dog for the weekend. You'd be cool.
Yeah, for sure.
That's how I judge people. You know, if I can leave my dog with your ass, you're cool to me. There's a lot of people I wouldn't want around my dog. I'm telling you right now.
100%, bro. 100%.
Speaking of your dogs, man, let's see them, baby. Get them in here.
Yeah, my dogs are in here, bro. My dog's been hanging out with us. That's Shadow. She's old. She's like 14, 15. This is Coda. This is my husky.
Beautiful dog. Both of them are beautiful.
She's chilling. She's got those ice blue eyes, man. She's just hanging out. But yeah, I mean, we got sponsored players as well. You know, we just sponsored the young kid Cade. He's out in that area.
So what are you looking for people that, you know, people aspire to be sponsored by you? They look up to your company. They love your bags. Are you looking for young? Are you looking at all right now to sponsor anybody? Are you looking for young talent? Is that kind of where your focus is? I mean, I know Sweet Tea ain't got a sponsor yet. I'm just saying.
I know, bro. I know.
I don't know if he's interested or not, but that might be a good. Alex Hicks would be another one, man.
I know. The problem is there's so many players that like we could sponsor and we could get to, but it's like at certain points, the sponsorship doesn't ever return, you know, and that's what we look at is like, okay, if I have sponsors in this area and I have sponsors in this area, I have sponsors in this area, at what point, like, do I have enough sponsorship, you know, and there's only so many people that are going to make ESPN. And honestly, like the ESPN numbers didn't really jump like I thought they were going to, you know? And so it's like, that's really not helpful to me, but like players in new areas that are influential in their areas, that's what I'm looking for. Like, if you look in Michigan, like if you ask anybody in Michigan, who's the most influential or like godfather of cornhole in Michigan, they're going to say Mike Jacquez. So our first sponsorship in Michigan was always going to be Mike Jacquez. You know, and because he is, first of all, he's a great person. You know, second of all, anything that he does or throws or whatever in the area, people are going to pay attention to. You know, so whatever areas we're looking at, you know, influential people. Like Mike's never been on ESPN, but everybody in Michigan knows who he is. You know, so it's like, who are those players?
There's so many good players everywhere that people don't even know at all. I mean, they're just whipping people's ass in these big regionals and stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of people don't get to travel. I mean, look at Brandon Babilia and Kurt Vogel.
Yep.
Them dudes, I mean, they went to ESPN. They finished second in the World Championship last year. How many nationals did they really go to or anything like that? Not very many.
I mean, you look at just somebody like Steven Bernasset. I mean, he's coming in as a
That's
pro,
nasty.
and that dude, I'm telling you right now, he could be a top 10 pro. I've seen him throw and beat the best players in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, these new pros that are coming in this year, Tony Smith, are you kidding me?
Tony's
Tucker
the dog.
Stills.
I've seen the roll
Tony,
bag.
my
That
God.
dude's nasty.
Tony's Fuentes is calling Tony top 5. And I respect the shit out of Tony's game. I wasn't willing to go to that level. That's some. And Noah Wooten said Noah said top 5 too.
It's gonna be fucked up, man.
Top 5 is gonna be nuts. If Tony makes top 5, that's gonna be crazy.
And now I got it. Since you're a pro corner player, I respect your opinion on this. Not that I don't respect Rich and Graham, but who's going to be your top 5 this year in the pros? Give me your top 5. You're going on record. And I've asked other pro players this, and we're going to keep tabs on this. Give something real nice out at the end of the year. Maybe another naked.
What are we talking about?
Hold on, we're going to talk about this naked picture of Fuentes autographed.
I don't want that. I told you I don't want that.
Whatever.
That is not going on the wall, bro. I got a picture of Kobe and Mike going up on my wall, not Fuentes naked.
What if Fuentes is just wearing like a Jordan jersey and nothing else, and that fucking ugly ass hat he's got on?
No.
Okay.
No. He's got to crop the ultra out too. Sorry, Mark. Not you,
Yeah,
Mark Pryor. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not apologizing to you. You don't care about ultra.
So what's on the? You ready for this national? You ready to get down there?
Whoa.
What are we doing, bro? I'll give you the top five.
Top 5.
You got to tell me, are we talking about singles or doubles? That's completely
Okay. All right. Singles. I got sidetracked there. Sorry. Singles. Top 5.
Man.
And you got to give me a winner. Who's going to cut the nets down?
This is tough, bro. I got a lot of great singles players.
Don't be fucking biased. Don't be saying the fucking
kill shot.
I'm not
kill
gonna be
shots
biased,
either.
bro. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna be
no, I
biased.
know. I think you're gonna give me a real answer. In doubles, I know you're gonna say he's gonna win it all, and you got
And hold on.
right to say that.
And you cut out. I don't even know what you said, but I'm gonna answer.
go ahead.
So singles, I honestly, so I'll be 100% honest with you, and I think Kyle will tell you the same thing. He struggled in singles last year, and I feel like he's starting to get his singles game back.
I saw it in person.
Yeah, I feel like Dalton last year was a lot stronger in singles just because like his mentality towards singles, and Kyle just didn't want to let Dalton down in doubles. You know, but I feel like obviously both of them individually are elite players in their own right. So I'm gonna take both of them. And I think Kyle this year is gonna surprise a lot of people in singles because I think he's really got his head back towards singles and getting after it there.
Certainly could happen with either one of those players. It's a ballsy call, a low percentage call, but could happen. I like it.
Definitely gonna take both of those. I'm gonna take Ryan Windsor, obviously. I like Ryan. I definitely think that's gonna happen.
You say Jamie Graham, don't fucking say obvious.
What?
When you say Jamie Graham, don't fucking say obviously.
No, I'm not.
He ain't even picked Jamie Graham. He ain't been talked about yet. What are you
I'm just
talking
letting
about?
you know. You said Ryan Windsor.
He ain't taking Jamie Graham. I
He ain't
guarantee
the
you.
pinky or the thumb, bro. I'll be honest with you.
Hell yeah.
And I guarantee you he ain't taking Jamie Graham.
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna take Noah Wooten.
No, the man.
And I know the last one.
Do you?
You may tell you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Birchfield, no doubt, 100%.
It's not.
Really? You fucking liar. You just changed your mind.
It's not.
Really?
It's not.
That guy.
That guy?
No.
Eric Davis.
No. Keep going.
King?
John Fuentes?
I'm going with one of my guys.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Jordan Langworthy?
Yeah.
No way.
I think
Top
he's coming
5.
back. I
Top
think he's coming
5.
back, bro. I think he's coming
Dude,
back.
we're not talking top 50. We're talking
I don't
top 5
care.
here.
I don't care. I think he's
He gotta
coming
come
back.
Come back and get it. All right.
I think he's
Like
coming
it.
back, bro. I've seen that dude's bag, bro.
Okay, let's see it. Langworthy, I want to see it. I'll be your biggest fan if you do it. Hey, I watched him play. You got the legendary match on ESPN when he beat Matt.
I'm sorry, DK. You look at DK's bag, bro. You look at DK's bag. You look at Jordan's bag. They're both like, he's there if he puts the time in. I believe that Jordan can really be back where he was.
Okay, DK just talking shit on me on these fucking on.
There's no doubt he's got a good bag. I don't know if he's got the mental. I don't know.
Shout out.
I don't to have that mental strength to perform at that level the whole year is the only question mark I have with Jordan.
Hey, I already put my money up on him. I sponsored him, so
hope he does.
My money's where my mouth is, literally.
Oh yeah.
You know, but I think that's where I'm at, bro. I got to take my people.
I like it.
If I wasn't betting on him, bro,
sure.
where are we at?
That's true. That's true.
You know, but I was all right. So I'll say outside of Killshots players, who else do I think is up there? I will give you obviously Trey is up there. Trey's definitely up there. You can't dismiss Matt Guy ever. It's Matt fucking Guy.
Yeah.
So definitely gonna take him. Who else do I got? Who am I missing here? Tony Smith. I think he has a chance.
Yeah, they're way past 5, but I mean, there's really
I'm
wrong answer.
I'm going 5 outside of Killshots.
Oh, 5 outside of Killshots. Yeah, okay. So you got
Matt
Tony Smith.
Ray.
What about Caleb Batson, man? What do you think of that dude's game?
I love his game. I was one of the first ones to tell Josh and AJ, like, hey, like I want to sponsor this kid, but Rich, you know, kind of beat me to the punch.
Josh Gross is my dark horse to make top 5 this year.
I love Josh and AJ as people. You know, those are my like
great people.
I love them dudes. Honestly, 100%. I do. Yeah. Oh shit, my bad. Jamie Graham. Fuck.
I'll say obviously.
Fournette, thank you. Yeah, definitely can't forget Jamie Graham. He's definitely got to be in there somewhere. My fault.
He's in there somewhere. He's in like swimwear.
Yeah. But there's so many good players, man. Like somebody else just said, James Baldwin, Devin Harbaugh, Adam Hissner,
Greg Geary.
Greg Geary.
I mean, Geary finished 4th last year, I think.
I know.
I think Geary was top 5 last year, and nobody gives that guy no credit. He's never mentioned with the big players.
Bro, I love Greg Geary.
threw a 112 in the fucking
most chill dudes you'll ever meet.
Oh yeah.
Steven Bernasek could come out swinging with a low ball, like, you know, nobody's really expecting that, but I've seen that dude. He cares more about cornhole than anybody I've ever met, I think. Like, dude, Steven Bernasek that dude, 100% focused all the time.
Yeah.
Dude, he throws that hair back in a ponytail. You know it's your ass, boy. He'll throw that shit back. Get that shit done.
Plenty of time.
We're winning Crew Cup. Just letting you know. First match.
Y'all are playing with them? Oh my God. Here we go. Oh shit, Jay Rubin. How'd I forget about my guy Jay? My fault.
No kidding.
My fault.
That's what happens when you drink vodka, more vodka than lemonade, bro. You forget shit.
I know. That's the problem. Me and Mike played him and Phil at the conference. And like me and Mike played okay. We didn't play great. We didn't play our best games, but we played solid. You know, enough to be like, you know, 12-21 if we would have lost, or 15-21 if we would have lost. No, we lost 21-3.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even close. Like that was.
Well, listen, brother. I know you like McClem and Malone and doubles. We got to get on to our next guest. Before we go, leave us with some fucking words of wisdom, man. I feel like I'm kind of talking to here, and you're gonna love this. This is like Wolf of Wall Street, dude. I feel like I'm talking to this guy.
I don't know about that.
You like that movie? It's got to be your favorite movie of all time.
I love Wolf of Wall Street.
It's so good.
Absolutely love
it's my favorite movie of all time, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, that was pretty amazing acting. And for you people under a rock who haven't seen Wolf of Wall Street, watch it tonight.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, maybe not tonight. It's 3.5 hours long, but you definitely got to watch it.
So, words of wisdom from Austin Reynard with Killshots Cornhole.
Man. All right, I'll go with one of my signatures for my email. This is a quote. I honestly don't know where it came from, but it's 100% like something I believe in. That's why it's my signature in my email is: imagine what you could achieve if you gave as much energy to your dreams as you do to your fears. Right. So many people focus on their fears and what they can achieve and why they're nervous. And you got to go play Matt Guy and you're scared, right? You're like, oh, this is Matt fucking Guy. Like, why are you scared? If you gave all that energy into, I can beat that guy, you know, imagine what you can achieve, not just in cornhole, but in life, right? So that's where I'm at with everything, man. And that's how I try to really live my life is, you know, it's not a question of like, why can I not achieve it? It's why can I not, you know,
When can I achieve it?
Somebody else is going to achieve it. Why shouldn't it be me?
Right on, man.
You know?
Positive attitude, positive thinker. Thank you, Austin Reynard, man. Appreciate you coming on, man. Thanks for spending the time with us tonight.
Appreciate it.
Have a good night, brother.
Yep. Appreciate it.
All right, on to the next, brother. Let's go.
Hey, stop. Don't let him in.
Just a minute. I'll put him back out.